probably heard about Donald Trump's controversial and offensive comments on immigration. The presidential hopeful called people who cross the border illegally from Mexico, South and Latin America rapists who are bringing crime into the country. Well, now actress America Ferrera has responded to the Republican candidate in an open letter published on the Huffington Post. And in her words, she wanted to thank him, but not for the reason you'd think. What you did with your straight talk was send more Latino voters to the polls than several registration rallies combined. Thank you for that, she writes. America continues by saying, remarks like yours will serve brilliantly to energize Latino voters and increase turnout on Election Day against you and any other candidate who runs on a platform of hateful rhetoric. Thank you for helping us in our work to energize the Latino vote and to usher in our shared future, she ends her note. America is definitely getting her point across. Wait, did Bennifer 2 come to an end because of Bennifer 1? Is that even possible? According to Life and Style magazine, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's recent decision to get a divorce may have stemmed from Ben's rekindled friendship with his ex-fiancée, Jennifer Lopez. According to the UK's The Sun, everyone is talking about J.Lo and Ben, saying it's inevitable that they will get together again at some point. They were pretty flirty at the Oscars and have stayed in touch via email. Jennifer Garner never liked it. Wonder if Ben ever got the Jennifers in his emails confused. That wouldn't be good. But anyways, we just saw Jennifer Lopez cozying up to her boyfriend Casper Smart on a park bench in New York City. So there probably isn't any truth to any rekindling rumors anytime soon. At least Ben doesn't have to worry about who he emails anymore.
You probably already knew that your favorite Hollywood stars are super loaded. But exactly what movie was it that generated them huge paydays? Well, for Leonardo DiCaprio, Inception was a good one. Reports claim that his 2010 box office hit generated him $59 million. Harrison Ford had a pretty good 2008 when Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull earned him $65 million. Certainly enough to buy a new plane and maybe some flying lessons. But let's get to the big bucks, the world of Will Smith, Johnny Depp, and Tom Cruise. Will Smith made a reported $100 million for his turn in Men in Black 3, one of his biggest paydays. Of course, Johnny Depp has that beat with $185 million, but it was over the run of Pirates 1 through 4. Do the math, that breaks down to just over $46 million apiece. Who has that beat? Keanu Reeves. That dude took home a reported $262 million for the Matrix trilogy, which is almost as impressive as Tom Cruise's paycheck for the Mission Impossible films, a reported $290 million. Just think about that for a second, then shake your head in disbelief and sigh.
Mariah Carey and her billionaire beau, James Packer, were looking very loved up as they stepped off their super yacht for lunch in Formentera. After disembarking the Arctic P vessel owned by the Australian businessman, the pair were whisked ashore on a speedboat before being helped onto the beach by helpful deckhands. Clearly feeling happy holiday vibes, Mariah, dressed in a revealing swimsuit and sarong combo, stopped to pose for photos with beach-going fans before heading into seaside restaurants Juan and Andreas on the Mediterranean island. Clearly impressed by the way his glamorous lady looked, James gave Mariah a cheeky pat on the bum as they waited for their table.
After the prank was pulled, I know that you already asked about it, but how are you feeling?
It was terrifying.
Yeah?
Of course, Paris Hilton is referring to a recent incident in Dubai where an Egyptian TV show seemingly pranked Paris into believing she was in a doomed aircraft. But really, the pilots were deliberately nosediving to scare the heiress. TMZ reports that Paris actually knew about the prank beforehand and was potentially paid 7 figures to participate. She just convincingly played along and acted as if her life was in peril in the viral video. But now that Paris is back in Los Angeles, she's still claiming to be a victim.
I've never been in a plane that was about to go down, so it was very scary.
Yeah, like what would you have to say to the people who did it?
That I think they went a little too far with their prank.
Right. Do you think we should
things that are funny, but that was not funny.
Right.
Along with those words, TMZ also reported Paris may attempt to sue the production company responsible. But that'll be hard to do if she was in on it.